Rin from Hallowed Be Thy Game, and today I'm going to share with you my recent pickups. Let's check it out. Welcome back to a special episode of Hallowed Be Thy Game, and I am over the moon excited to share with you some of the craziest hidden gems I found. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to them. But before that, if you enjoy these types of videos, please consider liking and subscribing. It is the best way you can help support the channel. I want to thank everybody just for an incredible year of growth on the channel. We're right on the cusp of Thanksgiving as the making of this video, and I just want you to know I'm thankful for each and every one of you. But today is a massive pickups video. There's been so many crazy deals that have taken place for physical gaming over the past month, and it's just been a glorious time to collect for not only the Switch, but for just pretty much anything right now. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. Right off the bat, we have God Wars Future Past. I am so happy to be able to find more incredibly priced PS Vita games. There's been some incredible deals going out of Video Games Plus out of Canada. Definitely check them out. And they've been running some reprints. You know, this game's been on my radar for quite some time. I don't know a ton about it. I believe it's like a mixture of a visual novel and an SRPG. I could be completely wrong about that. It was pretty much just like a shot from the hip. I saw this on a deep cut sale, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm all about it. So I will definitely be reporting back to you on this when I am able to get to it. But also, they were running some physical reprints of the Kawaii Desu Collector's Edition for the PS Vita. I'm like, oh my gosh, I freaking love this game, and I'm so happy to finally have it physically. Again, this is just like the craziest, most insane, very simple game. This is like a turn your brain off, you know, and you just see, you know, J-pop stars just slaughtering hordes and hordes of fans. I mean, what can go wrong there? Anyways, yeah, it's just a ton of fun. It's pretty mind-numbing, but I don't know. I love that sometimes, and so happy to have the Collector's Edition physically. Now, I've been growing my PS5 collection, and yeah, I'm so stoked to be finally able to get Eternights, if I'm saying that right. I saw the gameplay trailer for this one a hot minute ago, and I was just fascinated by it. I just remember pull the right trigger to hold the hand. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm all about it. I've heard nothing but good things. Admittedly, I don't know a lot about this one, and I like that. I'm liking more and more going into things blind. The people I trust have recommended this to me, and they've been vague enough to where I'm excited to discover what this game's about. Have you played Eternights? Let me know down in the comments what you think of it. Now, by far, one of the most absolutely insane deep cut sales I was able to pick up was the One Piece Odyssey Collector's Edition directly from Bandai Namco's store. Huge shout out to Miami Sunrise over on Twitter. Oh man, I'm so happy I saw his tweet I believe I saw his tweet on this. This is the figure collector's edition with Yuffie and another character from the game. I don't know much about One Piece. However, I love JRPGs, and my brother has been hounding me for months now to get into One Piece, and I just started it on Netflix. I got quite a bit to watch ahead of me, so I'm stoked though to be finally getting my act together and watching One Piece. Are there any One Piece fans here, or is there anybody here who's played the game? I've heard that it might spoil the show a little bit, so I'm definitely going to be trying to watch the show before I get to this, just in case. I'm not sure, but anyways, the game looks gorgeous. And this sale was like $30 for this collector's edition with the figure, came with the game. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm excited to dive into this one. Now, I'm going to be showing some love to the PS2. I picked up Oni. This is the most baffling entry. It's so crazy that Bungie and Rockstar kind of teamed together in some way. The best way I can describe this is take the controls from the first Halo game and then give it to like a third-person action Ghost in the Shell game. It's got a lot of style. I've only been able to play a little bit of this, but I am freaking having a blast. I am loving I've like never heard anyone talk about this. And yeah, I'm just beyond hyped to be diving in. It's anime. I don't know, like I kind of feel like the Western studios have just kind of fallen into a bland algorithm chasing niche, and I've just kind of fallen out of love with them. There's very few Western studios that I kind of trust or even give the time of day to anymore. But this is just kind of back in like an encapsulated era of nostalgia that I just want to bask in, and I'm stoked to be diving in more to Oni. Now, I don't want anybody to ever be able to say that I don't show Xbox some love on this channel, and I have quite a few Xbox pickups. I don't know, I think the recent announcement of the digital-only console kind of made me think, I bet this is it. I think the Xbox Series X is the last physical disc drive for Xbox, and I was just like, you know, I want to go ahead and knock some games off my list that I've always been meaning to pick up but never got to. So I want to go through these kind of quick because there's going to be a little bit of a theme here, and I'll see if you can catch it. But I picked up Skyrim Anniversary Edition. I've just been meaning to get this physically for some time. I've had it digitally for quite some time, but I wanted to be able to get it digitally, and Morrowind I have physically for the Xbox, so I kind of like to keep genres or types of games to the same console, if at all possible. And yeah, so I went ahead and picked that up. I also got Fallout New Vegas. I'm sad to say I've never played Fallout 3 or New Vegas, and my friends have just been hounding me. They're like, you got to get on it. And I love Bethesda. I love Bethesda-style games. I know Fallout 3 is one of the most beloved Bethesda games, but also I know Obsidian knocked it out of the park with New Vegas, and I'm really trying not to just start with New Vegas because I think the aesthetic of some of the armor really appeals to me. In New Vegas, yeah, I'm pretty shallow like that. But anyways, I'm stoked to get to these, and yeah, I'll definitely report back. Really embarrassed to say I've never played Oblivion. I was like huge into Morrowind, and I hopped straight into Skyrim, so I'm hoping to get my act together and play Oblivion. So yeah, is anybody's favorite Elder Scrolls game Oblivion? If so, I'm very sorry. And yes, I finally picked up Starfield. A lot of mixed opinions on this. I'm going to be just completely frank. It looks really cool to me. It looks like a Bethesda game, more of the same. Sure, I don't know. But I'm definitely going to be diving into this. I love old school Bethesda. I know Fallout 4 kind of had a lot of mixed reactions, but I enjoyed it. It's pretty much the only Fallout game I've ever played, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to dive more into it. But I'm really excited to have, you know, a futuristic kind of retro NASA feeling open world Bethesda game to dive into. So I'll definitely report back on it. I can't promise it's going to be anytime soon. But yeah, I love Bethesda, and I'm excited to at least give Starfield a shot. But the crowning pickup I have for Xbox, a game I literally have never heard a single soul mention to me, is Sudeki for the original Xbox. This is available right now on Steam. If you are at all interested in this game, you have got to give it a shot. And this is like the glory days, this whole era for Xbox for me. It is an action RPG, literally like a JRPG party system. I have grown to be over the moon for games like Tales of Arise, Star Ocean, or even, let's say, Scarlet Nexus, games that are a party-based action JRPG. This game was that 20 years ago, and I am just completely mind-blown. Look, it's got waifus, it's got a short, contained story, it's got everything I want. It's just fun. I love the old retro, semi-janky graphics that look surprisingly good. I mean, look, I played this on the Steam Deck. I had to pick this up physically. And yeah, look, it just has gorgeous art. I love the Japanese cover art. But yeah, look, this game is just crazy. There's buffs you can put on your party members. I mean, it's the bones for greatness were there, but it just slipped under the radar, and now it's just completely forgotten. I'm wanting to do a more focused video on this. Be looking for that, and you know, in the coming weeks. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get to it, but this game slaps. It's crazy, and it's criminal that it's just never come back. This should be remastered. This should be like a flagpole JRPG franchise that Xbox is just sitting on, and that's a shame. It's embarrassing. Definitely check this out if you can. Now, before we get to my Nintendo Switch pickups, I want to take a moment to share an amazing Switch accessory from this video sponsor, Fixture Gaming. Now, as we're coming up on the holidays, my family and I always travel quite a distance to visit family, and as I've gotten older, I've gotten just obsessive with protecting my Switch from getting dinged up. Fixture Gaming has sent me the Fixture S2 Ultra Bundle, and this thing has become nigh mandatory for when I'm playing long-form JRPGs. In this bundle is a solid and durable case, Fixture Gaming Pro Controller, as well as the Fixture S2 mount, as they have the S1 mount for the original model of the Switch and the S2 for the OLED Switch model. This is the perfect attachment for your Switch Pro controller to safely mount the screen of your Switch so you can have the comfort and ergonomic feel of the Pro controller. Throughout the Switch's lifespan, I've just grown to always prefer to play with the Pro controller whenever possible. And the Fixture Gaming S2 mount securely locks the Switch onto your Pro controller with an adjustable and rigid arm that will allow you to have the joy of playing the Switch on the go with the comfort of that beautiful Pro controller. Even with my overly protective instincts with my Switch, I have peace of mind that the quality of the mount is going to securely lock the Switch into place. Truly a phenomenal accessory and the easiest recommendation to you for the holiday season. You'll find a link to Fixture Gaming's website down in the description, and also be sure to use HBTG30 for 30% off their entire website. With this discount, you can get an Ultra Bundle with the controller, fixture, and case for the same price as a Nintendo Pro controller. Absolutely insane deal. Massive thank you to Fixture Gaming for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to my Nintendo Switch pickups. Oh my gosh, I am loving these Switch pickups I have for you today. It's a double pack, RFL and the Rise of the Third Power. I had never heard of Rise of the Third Power before, but I had originally gotten into this because Ophidian Mind from the Discord, he's also a reviewer for I Dream of Indie, he recommended this game to me quite a bit ago. And I always wanted to get it, but I didn't really want to jump into it digitally. But I saw that the double pack got a reprint. I snagged that sucker up as fast as I could, and I'm so stoked to have this. Now, RFL plays like an old school Zelda game, whereas Rise of the Third Power, from what I've seen of it, looks like Final Fantasy VI, like Love Letter in a way. I don't know. I'll absolutely be reporting back. This one is near the top of my list of must get to, and who knows, you might see it in the future must-have hidden gem video. But yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. And also, I got the craziest deal for Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I was really interested into this. I played the demo. I was very looking forward to it, but not for $60, and just other things came up. I had a kid, and it just slipped from my mind. This was on sale for like $13 or $15. You never see anything first-party Nintendo attached in any way on that crazy of a sale. I hopped on that as fast as I could. So I'm really hyped to have that. And right now I am currently playing Star Ocean, the Second Story R. Really happy to have this physically. The HD 2D art style just continues to be one of the greatest and prettiest art styles in gaming. It doesn't matter that it's pixel art. But yeah, the combat is very fun and unique. I love the old school Star Ocean system. It's been so long since I played First Departure R. I'm having an abject blast with this, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's a first impressions. I don't know, I'm maybe 10 hours into this game, but yeah, having a blast with it. Can't get enough of it, and I highly recommend it. And I have finally bought into the hype. I'm sad to say I did not get it day one, but all the hype around Super Mario RPG, I'm here, I'm about it. And what's so cool is my son seems to be extremely interested into this, and this is all a part of my overall scheme to get my son into turn-based games. Right now he's loving action platformers, and I'm really hopeful because I mean we're just really loving what we're seeing from the trailers and everything. We're really excited to dive into this, and this will be such a wonderful experience to have with my son. So I'll definitely be reporting back. I'm hoping, you know, he seems to love what he's seeing from the combat system. So yeah, anyways, I am over the moon hyped for this. One of my most highly sought after collector's editions I've just been on the hunt for and regretting not getting for years at this point is the Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia collector's edition. So ecstatic to finally have this in my collection. Instantly one of my all-time favorite collector's editions. It's gorgeous. I love the lettering on it. I absolutely love this game with all my heart. It's quickly rose to one of my favorite 3DS games. If you haven't played any of the Fire Emblem games on 3DS, I highly recommend starting here or even with Fire Emblem Awakening. but genuinely just top of the mountain for SRPGs. I love these games so much, and genuinely one of the hallmarks of my collection. I love the kind of odd shape to this box. There's no really other collector's editions like it. I really do love 3DS collector's editions, and there was kind of like a standard to them for quite a few entries like Radiant Historia, but this one is just wholly unique. Really the only other collector's edition that's eluding me, and probably will continue to elude me for all of time, is the highly sought after Holy Grail Fire Emblem Revelations collector's editions. However, I am just thoroughly happy to have this. And yeah, I love it. Here is the One Piece PS5 Collector's Edition. Yeah, a very beautiful figure. I gotta find a place to display the figure. Kind of a first world problem there. I am unbelievably excited that I finally have the Vambrace Cold Soul Collector's Edition for the Switch. I never expected to love this game as much as I do. I had an abject blast with it, and I have it digitally, and I wanted to get it physically, but the opportunity came and went, and I sat on it. I've regretted it ever since. I've been keeping my eye out for a reasonably priced collector's edition. Finally had a good priced one show up, and yep, happy to have it. And Smelter's collector's edition. I had a bit of a snafu with shipping. However, I'm happy that this game arrived relatively undamaged. There was a ding on the corner. Like I said, I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to collector's editions. However, incredible game. Beautiful collector's edition. And I'm happy that it's finally here. And yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It displays beautifully. And here are the two figures that come as little display standees for the main characters. So yeah, I love it. And yeah, you should absolutely play Smelter if you haven't. It's an incredible game. And there you have it. Those are my most recent pickups as of November 2023. Oh my gosh, what an incredible year for gaming. I think we're getting near the end of just the Switch's life cycle in the sense of there not being a Switch 2 out. The Switch is going to go on for quite some time, but there's going to be the Switch 2. I'm assuming they're going to be making, versions for both games. But right now, I've been wanting to clean up some of the things that have kind of taunted me that I missed out on over the years. But how about you? Are there any games left for the Switch that you're looking to get before the next generation comes out? Please let me know down in the comments. I want to thank Fixture Gaming so much for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check out the link down in the description and use HPTG30 for 30% off their entire website. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more pickup content. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time.